What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. So this video was supposed to come out last week. We went on a family vacation and I was going to record it in the hotel, and didn't happen. What happened was, uh, weeks ago when I booked a family vacation, it was clear skies and smooth sailing. And so my wife and I said, hey, let's go to the Texas coast and let's enjoy the beach. And of course, leading up to it, they said, oh, there's some tropical storms. Okay, fair enough, tropical storms, big deal. By the time we get to Galveston on Saturday, there was a hurricane coming in. So everybody kept saying, you'll be fine, nothing's going to happen, it's not going to hit us, it's too far west of us. Well, they were all a bunch of liars. And there's some video footage on the screen that shows that, in fact, it did hit us. Now, we didn't get like right in the eye, we were east of it, but there was a pretty strong arm that was whipping out, and it hit Galveston pretty hard. And about 2 a.m. Monday morning, the hotel lost power, and we left the hotel Tuesday afternoon, and the power still hadn't come back on. And for about 2 nights, no, about one night, our hotel the hotel room was about 95 degrees. There was no windows open. There's no electricity. There was no nothing. It was kind of a nightmare. Probably the worst vacation I'd ever been on. My kids loved it. They thought going up and down the stairwells, because the power's out, so there's no elevators, they thought it was the greatest thing ever. And I said, good, because I'll let you think that. I'm not going to tell you it's not. Yeah. Let's see. We went and saw Astros game. The park still had power, so it wasn't crowded. It was actually pretty sparse, but that was a pretty a high point in the vacation. And on top of it, I got to visit my very first Buc-ee's. That's right. I'm no longer a Buc-ee's virgin, and bought way too much crap. But hey, oh well, it happens. I love Buc-ee's. If you guys don't know what Buc-ee's are, those are gas stations out here in Texas. Well, there's a gas station and then there's a market attached to it. And the market is like the Disneyland of gas stations. Like, no one's sad. They're amazing. Look up Buc-ee's. You'll want to go. So, that all being said, we're all safe. Everything's good. We went home a day early because we moved up to Houston to get a hotel there, but the power was just sporadic there, and it was a nightmare. I'm glad, people are safe and it wasn't as crazy as like Katrina and Harvey and all that, but it was pretty gnarly. I'd never been that close to a hurricane, and I probably don't want to do it again. So that being said, I've got a game today out of my collection that we're going to open up, we're going to inspect it, and then we're going to play it like we've done the last couple of videos. And that game, of course, is Toy Story for the Sega Genesis. Now, this game came out on multiple systems. I prefer the Sega Genesis over the Super Nintendo. You may not. It's all good. You can debate it in the comments. I will let you know what I think. As always, we're going to open this up. We're going to clean the pins out, make sure it looks authentic, and then we're going to throw it in the Retron and give it a whirl. Hope you guys like these videos. Hope you like this video. Hope you had a chance to play Toy Story. And if you didn't, play it. It's actually a fun game. But with that, let's get on with the cleaning and the testing. All right, so here we go. Toy Story from Disney Interactive. Kids to adults, that's good. I qualify. So these aren't security bits or game bits. These are just little hex bits, little torque bits. A T9 works just fine with these. Just two. Come on now. There you go. There you go. You can see there used to probably be a rental store sticker on the back here. It's kind of, I'll get that stuff off. Okay. But that's it. That's the Game Boy. Very basic. Majesco Sales, Toy Story, Sega. Look at that. That is all of our childhood hopes and dreams on a cracker. So this looks pretty good. I'm going to clean it off. Wipe it down. I don't see... Sorry, I'm just trying to look and double check. Everything looks good. This thing probably hasn't been opened before. Almost looks like they're touching, but we'll find out. Yeah. Look at those pins, man. Yeah, this game probably has not been... This game was not played a lot. I don't remember where I got this game, but this game was not played a lot. But it looks good. It does not look like it's bogus to me. Once again, I'm not a professional. I just look at pictures a lot, and if you guys see something that looks off, let me know. Tell me. All right, so let's get these things wiped down and we'll play it. It's always good to know that your game looks semi-authentic and you didn't waste a bunch of money on reproduction. I got nothing wrong with reproduction, but I don't like wasting money on it. In fact, I have quite a few reproduction games, but they literally say reproduction on the label. I made sure of it. Got a lot of Pokemon games that are repos, and they play just as good, if not better. Ooh, okay. This thing, yeah. Yeah, this has been sitting on my shelf for so long, and it doesn't have an ounce of dirt on it. Gosh, perfect. Cool. I'll take an easy win. All right. We're going to put this bad boy back together, and we're going to give it a whirl. See ya. All right, so this is Toy Story for the Sega Genesis. Now, this game came out in 1995. It's a fun platformer. It came out on the Sega Genesis, of course. That's the one we're playing. It came out on the Super Nintendo, Windows, and the Game Boy. This one is the longest game because it has 18 levels. Super Nintendo and Windows has 17 levels, and the Game Boy has 10. Now, you can't kill enemies in the game, but you can whip them with your pull string, and you can jump. Those are essentially all you can do. There's two types of levels in this game. There's this type, the platforming level, where you play as Woody. And then there's a couple levels where it's a racing level, and you play as RC. In this one, we're going to let the army men free, because they're going to help us out. So once the army men are free, they're going to start making their way to the end of the level. We're going to get that thing out of there. Boom, boom, boom. Leave them alone. This thing will take them. You don't want them to take them. And then we're going to keep going. You want to collect stars because those are like your hits. You see, come on. There you go. Max is 5 apparently. But as long as you have a star and you get hit, it'll just take a star. It won't take your life. So these balloons have bees in them. Give them a second to buzz off. That's right. Yeah, this very first level is pretty basic. You got the baby monitor that we just dropped. And with that, the army men are going to take the baby monitor to the end of the level. And we're going to progress this way. There are like hidden areas, but man, sometimes they're not really worth it. I'll try to show you one. There's hooks, and you can use your drawstring to, good night, these stupid helicopters. You can use your drawstrings to get onto the hooks and get to special hidden stuff. But sometimes it's not worth. Okay. Jump. Now, see, I missed it. Alright, anyway. It is what it is. I don't want to lose a life and start this over. Woo. Okay, so the army men have taken the baby monitor to the end of the level. So now it's our turn to jump down and meet Strong Guy and Roboto, whatever his name is. And once you hit this baby monitor, the other section, you're done with the level. And that's it. Now they get a little more complicated, but as a whole, that's how this game is played. It's simple and it's fun. There's little cutscenes and story in between. I don't read them. I've read them before. And this next level, boom! Look at that. That was kind of fun. Okay, so that's the basic of this game. It's a fun platformer. You find these balls and you bounce off of them. You gotta find stuff. It tells you what to do in the intro. It tells you what the goals you have to meet. And so if you don't read the intro, you're probably not going to understand what's going on. So anyway, we're going to end this charade before I lose all my lives. So this is a fun, if not a little frustrating, I don't know what I did in there, platformer. Hope you guys had a chance to play this game. If not, I hope this game play has piqued your interest and you'll want to play this game. So until then, there you have it. Alright, well there you go. There's Toy Story 4, the Sega Genesis. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you guys ever had a chance to play this game, if this has piqued your interest and you may play it later date, let me know if you prefer the other versions on the different systems. I'd love to know. As always, if you guys like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, share, or subscribe even. You don't have to. It'd be cool, but you don't have to. You just keep being yourself. I'm pretty sure you're the best at it. Take some time this week to play a video game. Doesn't have to be Toy Story, but just pick any video game. You guys, be good to each other, be good to those around you, and keep on gaming.